6:30 a.m. right now on this Thursday. It's March 6th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here looking at two big issues in New Jersey right now. And Marie LaRosa with the forecast. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we've seen a lot of the heavy rain obviously move out of here. We're starting to actually get a lot of breaks in the overcast, but also some patchy, dense fog out there. This is a view from the Floral Park camera looking down, and as you can see it kind of filling in the nooks and crannies. I'll take a look at the visibilities in a second, but another heads up for today. While it's pretty calm out there right now, we do have the winds picking up later on. So through this afternoon, wind advisories are up. Those gusts could exceed 40 miles per hour at times. What's left over? A few light spotty showers, so you still may need the windshield wipers or the umbrella, or at least a jacket with a hood over the next hour or two. That should be winding down and wrapping up. 54 degrees now at Central Park and Newark, and temperature-wise, we're going to be pretty close to that through most of the day. But yes, also starting off with some fog, as we saw from Floral Park, but also from Suffolk County in through parts of the Hudson Valley, Fairfield County, visibility less than a quarter mile in spots. So give yourself time. Otherwise, through the day today, we're going to end up right about 52 degrees at noontime. So temperatures kind of holding steady through early afternoon. And then we start to feel that dip. 48 at 5 p.m. with blustery conditions. By 10 o'clock, that 39 will feel pretty chilly. All right, at 6:31, it is busy. A lot going on. Adelle, what's the latest?
Yes, we've got a lot going on this morning. Atlantic City Airport, that's the big one right now. We are hearing of police department and fire department activity. Obviously, this is going to have an impact on anyone planning to fly out or pick someone up from the airport. It's also looking like the airport has been evacuated. We are keeping a very close eye on it. We'll keep you posted on that. On top of that, Garden State Parkway northbound by exit 147, you've got a crash here taking out a couple lanes. That's causing major backups, and A trains are suspended at 207th Street. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much, Adelle. 6:32 now. Well, as we heard from Maria and Adelle, commuter troubles, flooding, trees toppled. Yesterday's storm, it really packed quite a punch.
New York's Romney Smith is in one of the affected areas. Far
9 now. Maria LaRosa taking a look at the weather.
Yeah, it's one of those days where we're done with the rain for the most part, but you might want the umbrella. And while it's not really cold, you still want that jacket. It's going to be pretty breezy, but temperature-wise, nearly steady. So hopefully get some outdoor time with the kids at recess 50s at that point, and as we wrap up the day. But I do have some chillier mornings in the forecast. We'll take a look at that coming up in the 10-day.
Thank you, and still to come.
Onto the roadways right now. Northern State Parkway eastbound heading into exit 29A for the LIE. We've got 2 lanes closed off for a crash, causing major backups through the area. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got an update for you on some big issues coming out of New Jersey. But let's take a live look outside right now onto the Belt Parkway. Darlene, Michael, we've got delays heading into JFK Airport.
Thanks so much. And you can now watch Today in New York at 7 a.m. Live local news continues wherever you stream News 4. We'll be back.
for a Bronx man, a $4,000 payout for him hanging in the balance for months.
Yeah, so he called Better Get Baccaro. Here's News 4 consumer reporter Linda Baccaro to break down what happened.
Visibility, let's take a look there from Connecticut. Maria, you can see what we can't see.
Yeah, usually this time of day we get a nice view of the water. This is Ripka's Beach Park, and you can see, yeah, the birds are enjoying it, but not much of the visibility. So we do have still, especially from parts of the Hudson Valley, Fairfield County, and Long Island, that fog is still kind of persistent right now. Visibility is as low as a quarter of a mile, something to keep in mind. Massapequa, Islip, White Plains, and Bridgeport in the 40s right now, but we're sitting at 54 degrees at Central Park and Newark. What we're seeing out there right now, the remnants of our big storm system as it's still continuing to pull away, a few light showers. So in the next couple of hours, you may want that jacket with the hood or bring that umbrella just in case. Otherwise, this is the trend to see more of the clouds break up. And of course, we're going to look at fair skies heading into tomorrow morning as that drier air really works in. But just know that while we're still going to be in the 50s most of the day or close to it, it is going to be on the cool side. We've got some pretty fierce winds that'll kick up again today. We have the advisories up, the wind advisories up through this afternoon. You can see why. By midday into early afternoon, those gusts will be pretty consistently 30 to 40 plus miles per hour and still brisk heading into this evening and the overnight, and actually breezy next couple of days. So we're going to stay in that regime through Saturday and Sunday, and with highs through Friday and into the weekend in the 40s, again on the cooler side. But it will be dry. Any showers out there right now. It's kind of our last shot at some of that through at least the next week. And of course, we're also talking about warming temperatures. So snow cover forecast, no surprise. We see it really retreat way to the north, not adding to it. I stop it next week, Thursday, of course, an anniversary of the storm of the century of 93. March can have some pretty big snowmakers. We don't see any of that in the forecast. And of course, by mid-March, we really see that chance of big snowmakers come way, way down. All right, 54 degrees. Anything out there is liquid. It's rain, light rain at that, and then sunshine for the afternoon. We'll be down to 34 degrees tonight, but it feels like temperatures in the teens and 20s. Yeah, they're back. By Monday and Tuesday, though, the 50s and 60s return, and you get a couple days of that along with the sunshine. Tuesday and Wednesday, some really lovely days. We do see a chance for some showers here on Thursday with highs in the 50s. All right, 6:48 now. Adele, what are you keeping an eye on? Lots going on.
We have a lot going on right now. Let's start things off here with our rails. A trains, you've got no service at 207th Street northbound, will end at either 168th Street or 181st Street. This is because of emergency track work. Now heading out to our airport, specifically Atlantic City Airport, we are getting word of police department and fire department activity. You can expect to see delays and possible cancellations. We've also got some video. It does seem like the airport itself was evacuated. You can see everyone standing outside there. Lots of flash.
For streaming with us, it is Thursday, March 6th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is watching several slowdowns right now. And so before us, Maria LaRosa here with a look at today's forecast. The sky looking totally different than it did 12 hours ago.
I know. We're finally getting those breaks in the overcast. Still seeing some patchy, dense fog, especially from Long Island, parts of Connecticut, and the Hudson, or I should say the Hudson Valley. We are looking at the river and the harbor in pretty good shape as that sun is trying to break through. But yeah, the big system that came on through with all that steady rain, that's wrapped up. Some lingering showers still trying to stay in place here. Those will be on the way out, and so will the clouds eventually. So we'll get peaks of sun. As you can see, some light showers through northern New Jersey. Really everywhere we'll get in on the gusty winds. Again, we'll see them ramp up again. Wind advisories in effect through this afternoon. Those gusts at times 40, close to 50 miles per hour. So we'll see that pick up during the midday. Temperatures don't really pick up though. They're nearly steady. Low 50s through noontime, about 52 degrees. We do start to see the drop, feel that drop and chill heading into the evening as we see about 39 degrees by about 10 o'clock. And with the wind chill factor will be in the 20s. And that's the case heading into tonight with clearing skies and that chill. All right. It has been a busy morning for travel. Adele, what's the latest?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're still going strong right now. Your A trains, you've got no service at 207th Street northbound, will end at 168th Street or 181st Street. This is because of emergency track work. On top of that, Atlantic City Airport, we've got ongoing police department and fire department activity. We do have a video from earlier that was sent in of, it does look like, actually, if we could get that video, maybe not, maybe later. There you go. We do have that video where it does look like it was evacuated. So, of course, we are monitoring this issue and we will keep you updated on it. That's all for now. Back to you, Darlene and Michael.
Thank you very much. This morning, several tri-state neighborhoods, they're waking up with storm damage.
Today at this weather, quite a foggy morning today.
Yeah, we had some fog. We still have some of the low clouds, even a few drops of rain still to go as our big system winds up and out of here. But we'll get some sun in today as well. Definitely windy. We'll see that continue tomorrow, but temperatures dip into the 40s for a couple days for high temperatures and some very chilly mornings. But boy, we've got mid-April type temperatures into next week. How long that warm up lasts in the 10-day.
Thank you, Maria. Also,
just a quick reminder here, 80 eastbound still shut down over by exit 34 because of construction from that sinkhole from a few weeks ago. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got an update for you on those train suspensions. Let's take a live look outside right now, though, onto the Cross Bronx Expressway by the Bronx River Parkway. You're watching Today in New York.